Well, hello, and welcome back to Josh's Magic Plays Games. We are playing Transport Fever 2, and we are playing the Twin Rivers map. So, you joined us today on one of our cargo trams, and I've just plopped myself down here because I've downloaded a new asset. It is flower brush, or flower plopper. So we do have some lavender growing just down here, and over here as well. And I just wanted to have a look from the peep's eyes, to be honest. We got some poppies growing up there as well. But yeah, let's jump out of there. Because what we are going to be doing today is we are going... Oh, let me show you this first. If you go into the assets, just down here, you go all the way... whereabouts is it? It's this way, it's this way, it's this way, it's this way, it's this way. It's just here. So you got the choice of 3 different ones. You can make them as big or as small as you want. You can have poppies, lavender, all of them, and you can add loads of stuff to them as well. And you can turn off the train alignment and just, yeah, add some poppies or some lavender at the top of the mountains or wherever you want them to go. But yeah, I like that. You got the field plopper as well. We will be using some more of this nearer to detailing time. But yeah, we're not going to be using them just yet. Ooh. Anyway, right, so what are we going to be doing today? So last time we linked up, well, we done a massive upgrade between Eastwood, Newmarket and Bristol. We do have lots of people travelling backwards and forwards now. Some places quite a few too many, but we will sort that out in due course. What we're going to be doing today is we are going to be expanding the train line. We have £32 million in the bank, so what we are going to be doing is going to go from Eastwood down to St Ives, down to Ledbury, and then hopefully connect up to Exmouth and also to Ross-on-Wye. That is our plan for today. So we're going to plop the stations down first and then try and find the best way to connect them all up. So let's start off down here in St Ives. That is looking like a sorry state at the moment. What we're going to do, we're going to quickly... we're going to smooth it all down, make it all look nice. That's flatten. Smooth it all down. There we go. Right, we may have to knock through after this, because that looks absolutely weird. St Ives may slowly disappear, to be honest, in this episode. There we go. Right, we're going to quickly pause so they don't come back. And we'll let them do what they need to do shortly. Let's just say it that way, to be honest. So yeah, so what do we need to do? We need to flatten. No, smooth. So we're gonna get as big as we can, which isn't really that big in this game. And we're just gonna smooth it all out and try and make it look nice, to be honest. So yeah, that will have to do. In this section here, we will be adding the main train station. So that'll be just over here. So right, what sort of train station shall we get? We've got quite a few different types. I don't want to use these ones yet because it's too early for them. But yeah, we got so many different things on here. I don't know what half of them are doing. What's that? That's a newfangled depot. Okay, we may have to add that in rather than the other one. Oh, there's loads of different types in there. Okay, we're not doing that yet though. So right, what sort? Can that one be cargo as well? No. Okay. Right, we're just going to stick to the normal one. Alright. 18. Right, so we're going to use this one here. We're going to have it 320. We are going to start upgrading all these train stations to be as large as they can, to be honest. So we're going to have 2 normal tracks and then 2 cargo tracks, but we're going to do it a little bit differently on this one. So let's give it a twist. The correct way, that is. Alright, if you hold down shift, you can get a finer angle on that. Now let's try and sort out the slope a bit better. Right, so that's going the wrong way, so it's this one here that we need. So we are having a sloped train station for this, because it is going to be coming down from a height. So that's going to go there. Hopefully that will give us the right sort of angle to go underneath the roads. And yeah, we should be quids in with this one. So we're going to go straight into customizing. So what we're going to do, we're going to add a second track going down the side here. Then we're going to get the cargo platform. We do have some of these. I don't know what they are as such. Invisible platforms. We don't want any of those. We just want the standard generic platform for this. This is turning it into a cargo platform as well. And shall we have 1 or 2? We should. No, we'll what's near it? We'll just have the 1 for now. We may add some more later on. We're gonna go back for some more. Oh, Mist. What's that? Okay. Ooh, that looks nice. We'll have a look at those at some point. Right, anyway, yeah, so let's double up on the tracks this side as well, and we're going to add a second passenger platform over there as well. So then platforms, standard generic platform, and we're going to take that down. Now, shall we try and do a fancy looking roof? We can always try. If it works, it works. If it don't work, it doesn't work. Before we do that, we're just going to add a cargo building. Let's delete these passenger buildings over here. We're going to swap it around a bit. So we're going to have a nice Chungus cargo station platform down here. Hopefully one that will reach all the way to the road. Will that happen anywhere? No, of course it won't. So we're going to go for a medium. We'll go for a large. We'll move the roads in a minute. And then over this side, we're going to have our passenger platform. Oh, that is quite high. So we'll have that down there. And what we'll do, we'll add some smaller buildings either side down here as well, just to try and capture as much of St. Ives as possible. Now, I want to try and see what this roof does. And if it will work. Wow. I am impressed by that. Right, so this one is going to be in a tunnel. I didn't think that would work over a cargo platform, but it does. Okay, so let's have a look. Doesn't that look beautiful? Right, that looks really, really nice. Okay, right, so what we are going to do is flatten out slightly over here just so we can merge it all together and make it look nice. That should be the first job. So get the flattening device. So we're going to go from here and just go out slightly. We will return it back to where it should go after, so don't worry about that. We're just gonna blend all the sides in and make it look like it should be there from the start. There we go. Right, so how are we gonna do this? What we're gonna do is go to tracks, and we are gonna place one here. So that's where we are going to join these two, well, these four together. We do want something that looks quite nice. And we... Oh, I don't know what's happened there. Right, we're just going to place a little bit, just so we don't keep losing track of where we want to go. Right, so we're just going to keep it on the flat for the moment. What colour shall we have? Shall we have... Oh, no, not yellow, not yellow. I think green. We'll have a green box. This one, so we're going to double that up there. Can we... Yeah. Right, so that is slightly off, but that's fine. So what we're going to have to do is connect that one straight down there, and then connect that one straight... Oh, we can't. Right, let's delete that and we'll try that again. Right, so what we'll do this time, we'll do something a little bit different. We will click on here, configure, and we're just going to add a track there and a track there. I know what I'm doing, this may seem a bit silly, but I know what I'm doing. Huh. So we're going to connect that up to there, and we're going to connect that up to there. We're going to go back to configure. We're going to go down, and we're going to delete these two parts of the station. Okay. And now from here, what we're going to do, we are going to connect them up, one to there. Yes, and one to there. Amazing. And now we're going to do the same, but just over here, so they still follow the same little curve. So we're just going to do that one again. Nice. I'm happy with that. Right, so we will do the same with the other side shortly. But we need to focus about getting over to here, which is going to be a nightmare. We need to run it all the way over to the top over here. So let's just try and go for it and hope for the best. How long will it take to get up to the top? That's my aim. Try and work out. Right, we can do it. As the crow flies, there is going to be a long tunnel. Like a really long tunnel. What does it look like down here? So that looks kind of nice, having a bridge going across to there. Right, so if we're going to go for that, we need to make sure it goes to the right section, and we need to make sure everything else is all looking nice. So at the moment we've only got one cargo platform hooked in, so they're going to have to merge, which will be a bit of a pain, so we're just going to get that going over to there. And before we hit accept, bridges. Do we want... what sort of bridge do we want? That one looks a bit too garish. I'm not a fan of that. Solid? No. I'm trying to look down here at the road. We need something that will nicely go across there. I do think we should stick with the green, to be honest. I don't know what speed that's going to be doing, but I think that looks alright. Down here, we're going to have a nice old school tunnel. And then down here, we're going to try and go back to the green again. So this is either going to destroy our trains, or it's going to hopefully improve them. But we will find out when we get there. So right, we have got that in there. And we're gonna carry this one on, running right next to it. All the way up. Says there's a little bit of a collage, so we're gonna take it back slightly, then carry it on. And then hook that up. Now, because we are only running one side with cargo in this platform at the moment, we're just gonna do a nice switch going all the way down to keeping that as smooth as possible. It's gonna be a double slip. There we go. So that has came down here quite nicely. Right, so now let's go all the way over to Ledbury, and we're going to add our train station in. And then we're going to try and connect it across. So here comes the bulldozer again. We're going to get rid of some of this. Okay, so they connect up there, that's fine. And once again we're going to add another train station. Shall we do it the same as how we had the last one, or I don't know, that's why I'm asking. Give that little twist round. That looks nice. It looks like it can fit under there as well. So yeah, we're going to try and keep that the same as the last one. Alright, so configure that. Gonna go down here. We're gonna bulldoze the roofs. And these buildings. We're gonna add a second track. Just want to make sure I get it all done in one easy swoop. Alright, so there is the cargo track. Then we're going to get a passenger platform. So we're going to place that all down here. And then we're going to get 2 more tracks. So 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then finally the passenger platform. Right, then we're gonna have a look at the buildings. Can we get a small one in here? So we've got a small one in down there. That's fine. That's connecting everything up. And we'll get a cargo building just down here. We're looking for the little tendrils. They aren't going to attach anywhere down here, I don't think. So we're going to place a nice big girthy one just down there. And we're going to go back to the passenger building. And we're going to place a big one down here. So hopefully we'll be able to get a road connecting somewhere down there, so that should be fine. Shall we put a roof on this one? What? I'm not going to use these, but I just want to see what they look like. They look absolutely terrible. Let's bulldoze them. What about that? That's just a generic one section. That is probably one of my favorite roofs, I'm not going to lie, but we can't keep using it. Maybe nice doing a smaller one. So not the full length. Something like that. Yeah, that seems fine. Right, now round here. Alright, what's happening here? We've got I don't have a clue at the moment. Right, so I think down here we should start the station. Not the station, that thing. Right, so keep that there. And we'll go right next to it. we'll take one of these and then pull it across to there. Will that connect? No, there's a massive height difference. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna bulldoze them. A really massive height difference. Right. So let's say I want to get far up and out of there as possible. That is not gonna happen. That is a bit of a pain. Right, so let's just keep going. Right, so it's going to take us until there to get out. Is that really what's going to happen? I don't want an underground train that far. I really don't. What we can do is cancel that. What we want then is we're gonna do something a little bit more interesting. So we're gonna go out. Can we do that? No, that's fine. Right, so we're gonna go out just like that. Gonna go out just to there, and then we're gonna come down here. We're gonna go to there, and then from there we're gonna pull them in. Okay, and go out to there, and then from there pull them in. Okay, so can we see down there? What does it look like? Looks a bit whack, but yeah, that's gonna have to do. You're not really gonna see it in there unless... Oh, what's happening there? Are they actually connected? No, they're not. Right, so let's get rid of that a second, and then try and work out where that is actually... where that is to. Right, delete that there a second. That doesn't want to connect up. Delete that. B. And then, yeah, that's a bit better. So we're gonna go to there. And then from there. From there, no. No, okay, so, right, is this side over here connecting up? That side over there is connected up fine. Right, so let's try and do that. No. Right, let's delete back a second, and then that looks like that's gonna go in fine. That's done it, but I don't like the entrance now. Typical. Right, so now at least we know it works. We can do that. That looks a lot better. And then connect that up there. Right, that's slightly happier. Oh look, we have came out. Okay, that's a bit better for me now. So we're going to go back to here, and then we're going to try and run next to it. So what has that done? So we are coming out basically for a little bit of air before it goes in. That's what it looks like to me. There's a lot of trees around here as well, isn't there? Right, so let's delete back a second. That is showing that it's fine, but what we're going to do, we're just going to raise it up slightly. Because I don't like that bit. Then connect it up. How does that look? Nicer. Okay. Right, so now we are out. We need to try and get up. So we're gonna I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this with the money that we've got, but we're gonna give it a go. That is gonna be going really slow as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and skirt it around the outside of this hill. Right, so mound that up slightly there, that's fine. So we are going to be taking a slight scenic route with this one. Right, we don't want that, so we need something something more viaducty. That should be fine. So what we'll do now is we'll try and connect that little bit down here up. It is a problem when you've got so many trees and you can't actually see through the foliage. Make sure that's all following suit nicely. Got a nice little bridgey bit there. And we're just going to connect that up. Right, so we do have that there. Where do we need to get to? We need to get to over here. So from here, I reckon we should skirt around here. We are not going to be having a massive wall there, though. I think something like that would look nice. And then where do we need to go? We need to... What? We're not doing that. We may have gone up a little bit too high. Okay, right, so we're gonna have to delete it back a bit. So we'll do that, and then we'll try and come back from this end down here. Right, so what I need to do is to try and flatten it slightly there. Try and push it down a bit more. There we go. Now, just smooth that all out. And get the trains tracks. One of them there, one over here. Gonna go in again. What are you doing, man? So this episode here is all about trial and error. Mainly error. So we're going to keep that on the flat. That's the best way forward, I guess. Alright, so let's take that out a bit. Just on to there. Now we need to somehow get underneath this bridge roady bit. So do that, and can we go down? We can. There we go. Right, now let's bring that back up. Right, and we're gonna have to see where we need to get to. So it's over here. If we do this, can we connect up? We can, but there's too much slope. Where is there too much slope? Maybe the fact that it's carving a massive hole in the terrain. Is it too much slope going up? Right, let's do a few little curves then to try and raise the height up. So what we have done, we have put a helix in just to try and get the right height, and that there is looking almighty fine. So we are going to get a nice track in like that, and we're going to carry on down here. Now the only problem is this is going to be quite a slow corner. And I don't know why it's put a massive cut in there, but that's fine. We'll smooth that out later. We have nearly burnt through all our money, so hopefully we can connect this up. There we go. Right, let's just get the smoothing gun out, and we're gonna make that like it's supposed to be there. Okay, so we do have the first two connected together. So we will need to add some more signals. So we'll just get to that quickly. Do we need any fire down here? We need fire incentives. Fuel. So the cargo train needs to go all the way down there, so does the passenger. Okay, that's fine with me. Alright, so let's get these signals in. So we need one there, and one there. And yeah, we're just going to do these nice and close together. There's quite a few long tunnels which aren't my favourite thing. If I wanted to build an underground, I'd play City Skylines, to be honest. But sometimes you can't help it. This is a kind of a more challenging map, as there is lots on here to go wrong. No, there's signals there, they can't go there. There needs to be one just there and that's it, because the rest of the line will block up. But we can have some more on this side. That's fine. We will get rid of that signal there as well. That will cause a little bit of blockage. Right, now over this side, we need to add some signals. So we can have two going out this way, that's fine. But we can only have one going in there. Right, so down here. Down here. Gonna have some just on here. So after we have done this, what we are gonna do is, with whatever money we have left, we are gonna try and where's that? Is this all the one? That's all one big city. Okay, that's a bit odd, but oh well, it's a challenge and they're probably gonna win. Yeah, what we're gonna try and do is sort out bus connections and all that jazz. So we need one of those there, and over here we need one there and one there. So the next challenging part is connecting that down there. That will probably be done on a later episode. But now we've done that, what we're going to do, we're going to go onto the line manager, and we need to find our train lines. Right, so we got a few. We got CV Fuel, which is not a bus line, train line, so I don't know why that's there. PT Main, that's passenger train main, or line 1, which is the cargo. That goes from from Bristol to Newmarket. Eastwood, is that the Eastwood one? Yeah, so we're gonna have to add a station in down here at St. Ives. So I don't know what that is gonna be doing. Oh, we do need down here. We can do that on the track. We need a cross, so they can go over onto that main line. Try and make that as long as possible to keep speeds up. There we go. Right, so that's going to go St. Ives, then it needs to go to Eastwood again. So we'll go back over here and click onto there. So that's all nice. That is going in and out, in and out. Then back there, back there. Yep, that's all good. Then the passenger train, right? So we are going to be going from Newmarket to Eastwood. Eastwood, then down to St. Ives. St. Ives, then down to Ledbury. Ledbury back up to St. Ives. St. Ives, then back to Eastwood. And then back to Newmarket, then Bristol. So let's make sure that line is working fine. That's working fine down there. Down here, let's have a little look. Can we twist? Right, we do need another cross. And unfortunately that is going to have to be inside the tunnel. So let's go from there to... That's a problem. Right, so can we do that there? One there. And one to there. No, that's not mucking up anything in there, is it? Nope. And then we can click on that and make that a slip switch if we wanted to. So let's have a look back at the lines. Right, so St. Ives is going into 1. We will need that going into 2. Is that correct? No, right, so St. Ives, you need to go into 1. The other St. Ives there, you need to go into 2. Nice. That is all good. Then when we get down here, where are we going? We are down to here. And inside this lovely tunnel, which I don't like, I can't see anything, is what we're gonna have to do where we can, that is. That maybe just on this corner. No, we're gonna remove the signals here. One there and one there. And we'll do that out in the open. One of you there and one of you there. And we'll add a signal there, and a signal there, and a signal there, and a signal there. Nice, happy about that. And that is doing exactly what it needs to do. So that should start bringing people in. We do need to make sure that all the roads are connected, otherwise we're going to be laughing, because nothing will work. To move you out slightly, we're going to go from there and get a curvy, and that will go up to there. Then over this side we're going to go down like that there to connect up, wait for the autosave, and then connect up to there. So that should give some more people some more chance of moving in. We will have to put a bus line over here in Ledbury. And then just down here, gonna have to remove some buildings, but it is for the goodness of the town. So we're gonna do that there, and then have a nice cheeky curve going around there. And the same once again down here. And then down here is going to be a problem. But what we can do is just go from one point there up to there. That should be fine. I don't know why I used a bigger road, but that's fine. They're all connected. So if I click on that, that is basically covering most of the town. This is not yet. It's only covering down here because some people decided to build all the way out there. And then what we can do is then start connecting up all these services into here. So that looks nice and tasty. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to find a train and we're just going to jump on it. And we're going to have a little ride through. Where are you? You are in Newmarket. And the other one's coming towards us. Okay, so we're going to have to ride on you here. So let's get into a comfortable place. So I think just hovering down about here. So we're kind of at height. And let's have a ride along. So we currently do have, let's have a look, 48 out of 70 passengers. And the train is now going. So it is on its way to Eastwood. Then after Eastwood it will be St. Ives. Let's have a little look. Hopefully by doing this we will have high demand now for fuel, and it make it more beneficial to add some more trains or carriages on the fuel train. So we are going through the first tunnel, and that leads us straight into Eastwood. So it is quite a long tunnel. This one isn't. Eastwood to Newmarket tunnel. There's a little bit of glitch in there, which I don't like, but we can sort that out later on. Is this going to go straight down? That's what I am wondering. If not, we may have to do a quick pause, jump off, and then jump back on. I don't think that is going to be... The line is not properly set up, I believe. Let's just go on line details. Oh, it is! Everyone should be getting on. As if it's not already full. Okay, let's jump back on it. And hit play. Reposition ourselves. So, well, yeah. We do have 70 out of 70, so it may be more of a chance now to... is there anyone waiting? I don't think there is, but I reckon it is going to get a lot busier now. It's going to an extra 2 more platforms. Stations, sorry. So we do have quite nice views on this map as well. Looking at the distance over there. Going through the green machine. I think I do start need to put an maintenance on these vehicles as well. Just because they are starting to look a bit rusty and everything, so we need to clean them all up. See the rust on the sides there. But hopefully that can fix with the cleaning and maintenance. It is a bit weird though that there's no entrance in the front of the locomotive to put the coal. I've just never noticed that. It isn't opened back, so you should be able, there should have been a graphic put on there at least, or the fire section to power the train. So out the tunnel straight into another bridge. That is nice. Trying to keep it all smooth. It's running, I think, on how it should be at 62 miles per hour. I think that is the correct speed. And we're now in St. Ives. And we're going to go into this lovely looking station. It does look nice. We're not going to have any people waiting here yet though. And for some reason there are containers, which we don't need just yet. I may plop some flowers actually on the grassy lands out front. That may look pretty. Oh, we have someone waiting. But you can't make this train because no one's getting off. Sorry, love. Right, so let's carry on. We're now going to Ledbury. Got quite a few people waiting actually on the other side. So we're going to go back into the tunnel, into another tunnel that is. And we do have an underground helix. We only need one of those so we can get to the correct level. So we do have the signal to go through. And we're getting to the helix round here. So we are on the highest incline, that's why it's only going 35 miles per hour. But after this helix we should be leveled off enough for it to reach the 62 that we need it to go. But obviously when we get the faster trains it will be much better. I don't reckon anyone's going to be getting off at Ledbury, just for the simple fact of the algorithm of the game. People may just be like, right, we're getting on the train, and not calculating at the stops and trains straight away. Look at that one tree over there on the mountain. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna keep it. It looks all right, but yeah, I don't think one tree would. I don't know how that random singular mountain point would happen, to be honest. So we do have a nice viaduct up here. Quite some lovely views. Let's look down. Okay. That's a nice scene, to be honest, seeing that. The bridge looks too thin though. We may have to replace the bridge. Let's try and get in before the trains. There we go, then up across. Cheeky autosave. And we're going to keep going through. Nearly at Ledbury. You can see the start of the town just down there. But overall, I do think this is quite a nice map. There's quite a lot of different elevations. Going through another tunnel. Quite a lot of trees as well. I think that's why the autosave does take a little bit of time. So eventually we may have to delete some trees in sparser areas where we're not going to see them as often. So it doesn't matter so much about what the map looks like from above, as long as the peeps can have a good view of what they need to see. So we're now in Ledbury, and we do have the half roof on here. I just wanted to see the difference with stuff like that. Nice trees around, and there's some people waiting down here as well, so we may have to release some more trains. We are going to be turning around down here. We definitely need to let some more trains go on. No one's obviously got off because of the algorithm. There's going to be lots of people waiting, but that means that this town is going to be growing, which is always what we want. How much is it to replace, well, to add a new one of these? Not enough money. That's how much it is. Can we take out a loan? Yes, we can. So we're going to get the loan up to £10,000. And we are either going to get one or two. We'll have a little look at the prices for them. We're going to try and do two. So we've got 4 trains running in total. Don't have enough. Okay, we're gonna try and do one. Do have enough for one. That's good. And then what we're gonna do, we are going to try and add an extra cabin on the back of each one as well. So what passenger wagons? We did have quite a few to look at. I think it was these ones. So we can potentially add an extra 2 to each one of these just to beef up the numbers. No, nearly. Come on monies. And there we go. Right, now we're going to paint those wagons pink again. There we go. So that should be enough going up and down there for now. We do have 60 people already in Ledbury. How many people in St Ives? I don't even want to know. We've got 40 one way, one the other. Yeah, overall it is looking quite good. Oh, we do have 162 wanting to go to Newmarket. Newmarket, we've got quite a lot. And what about in Bristol? 214. So we do have a few issues that need sorting. So what I'm going to do in between the next episodes is I'm going to let the game run. We're going to make some more money whilst it's running, hopefully. We do need to just wait for these trains to kick off a little bit better. We are losing £1 million at the moment, but they will start earning their due. We're only running 100 people short at the moment. But yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, we're going to let that run its course. We're going to keep it playing. And yeah, what we'll do, we'll see you in the next episode. So if you do like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.